Hello and welcome to another edition, yes, of Billy Fishing in the Arctic. I am fishing a new mark today. I have never fished before and it looks quite promising if the fish are biting. The water itself is literally a little bit under 14 degrees and at this time of the year that's not really that common. And it's probably why there are so many damn mackerel around. Last week I got a couple of cod and I'm very grateful to the cod gods for that little treat they gave me to break the monotony of a million mackerel. They don't care what size the jig is, 100 grams, 300 grams, 950 grams, they don't care, they're hungry and they'll eat it. The water out in front of me varies in depth from 7 all the way out to 35, 40 meters in depth. There's pinnacles, there's all sorts here, and I believe it's going to be a very rich area in the future, or if not now. It's going to fish, I can tell. It looks like I can get bait rods in here as well, and that's a rare thing here on the Fjord. Yeah! I am searching the places out where you can get them in with relative ease, especially for the winter time. If there's not too much snow, I reckon I can get rods in here most of the time. It's about how far you have to trudge through 1.5 meters of snow, right? Simple as that. This is a brand new area for me. This is the 3rd year here. It takes you a while to figure out the finer workings of an area. 3 years in, I'm not doing too bad. 2nd year in, halibut, yes. It says to me that I'm in the right place at least. We'll get down and we'll start casting and I'll walk you through the gear, okay? And over there is where I'm going to start. So I will see you over there. So the first rod is the Abu Salty style, yes, and it's 30 to 100 grams. The second rod is the Mad Mouse Sniper XT, yeah, 50 to 120 grams. This one has a lure killer 6,000 on it, and the other one has just a standard 5,000 that I've customized, right? The line on this is 40 pounds, the other one has 30 pounds, this one has an 80 pound leader, the other one has a 50 pound leader. So that's it. I will be fishing soft plastics and hard baits today. So first of all, I'm going to start with the Abu. And it is rapidly becoming one of my favorite rods due to the fact that it is feather light and very powerful. So I've got an 80 gram jig in it right now and it's still got most of the coating on it. I'm going to start with this jig here. So up my head you go. So it looks to be humpy and bumpy. If I was a pessimistic type of person, I'd say it's super snaggy, but I have a feeling that it's not. This far out, I'd say it's pretty worn down, whatever's down there. So it's most likely roundy rocks with weed on top of it, like these ones here, and they're not that terribly snaggy, right? They can be, but generally not. So you lose stuff, but not as much as you would the rocks back home, and a lot of places are actually that way in Norway, but there are some fiercely snaggy places I have found in past years. Fjord isn't really one of those places. You do lose gear here, but not that much. Very graceful. Yes, so that didn't go very far. It went about 60 meters. It is 6 degrees today. Wish the air temperature would match the water temperature, but you're just not lucky like that anyway. We're down now anyway. See if we get a fishy. I'm saying yeah. This place feels fishy. That's as far as I'm going to push it for now. No followers. So we try down over here, see if there's a fish. Get this jig down, see if we get a fishy up. Right. Yeah, we're in. Yep, about time. Yep, nice fish. Yes. Looks like the drought is broken. It's a cod, of course, but I am grateful. Oh. Feels different. Could it be a ling? What have we got? Hung up, that's what we got. No! Yeah, there's a cod. There we go. There we go. There's a cod, nice cod. I mean, he fought, man. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the first fish there. Ah, well, so happy to see him. 3.5, something like that. Nice fish to start with anyway. I'm going to plop him in there, see if he's alright or not. Hey, stop it, Wrigley. Right, so there's the first fish of this session anyway. We got him into the rock pool. He seems to be alright. Don't worry, he can get out underneath that rock there. We'll give you a shot of him swimming around. Nice! Half a dozen casts and the first fish, yes. The tide is on the change, that's what it is. Yes, so we get more casting in, see if we get another fish up. Right, out we go. And we're down. So I think I'm going to change over to the other rod and the soft plastic. I think this is going to work really well here. I'll give it a couple of more casts with this guy and then change over. Right, we'll change over. We keep this guy handy, tie it on like this, or maybe change it. I'll show you the soft plastic and everything else, how to do it and all that, for the guys that don't know. This is what I'm going to use now. This whole lot will come in at over 20 centimeters, okay? And it is a delicious bait and the fish love it. The tail is by Bill Hurley. I'll link his site in the description if you have a need to get some really nice baits. I produced the jig head myself. The hook is a 12-0 BKK, and this whole bait will weigh in at about 110 grams, all said and done. And so how you do this is you guesstimate where you want the hook to come out, right? Remembering that you want that shank in the middle of the bait, right? So I'm going to put a mark right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to work it down, work the bait onto the hook, just like a worm. Right to the center, or as close to it as you can get. Just take your time. Try and keep it straight. And it came out right where I marked it. That's it there. You just need to maneuver it a little bit, get it nice and straight. So that's it. As close to perfection as I need it to be. You know, it's not perfect, but it will do the job. This is me and Bill cooperating together. I'm not selling anything though, but Bill will surely hook you up with a few of these rat tails, right? Fantastic bait. They don't have a paddle or anything like that, but they got a lot of movement. The fish go mad for them. I was a bit skeptical about them in the beginning, but I've now changed my mind. So up my head you go. So I'm just going to use just a 4-turn uni on this. You don't have to do anything incredibly fancy. It's not GTs or anything we're fishing for. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it. Just close that now. Nearly completely. Wet it, then slide it down. You close it when it gets down to the bait. It stops the line from curling. That's it. And if you wanted to, if you're really freaked out about the line breaking, you can put a drop of glue on it and it will stop that knot from closing. So we get that bait in and we see if we get a fishy, a decent one. Now the drawbacks with these lures is they don't cast as well as a lead jig. A nice UV green head and a UV body. I mean, look at that, right? Sand eel or what? So there's a fish out there for me, for guaranteed, maybe. We get this guy down, see if we get a fish up. We put the lure killer and the sniper to work. As you can see, half the distance basically of the other bait. Right. Just wind that slack through the water. Keep that jig down. Because right now there's a huge boat and the jig will just pick up off the end of it, shoot up in the water, and it will do that all the way in. It is actually a way you can fish them, but I'm trying to get this bait down onto the bottom in the hopes that there might be something like a halibut or a ling or something down there for me. So enough of this guy, not feeling it at all. I am going to change this jig though for something with more colour on it. So I've changed over to this. It's one of my other creations. So this is fast jig, right, for actually for boats, but we've adopted them for shore jigging, right? And it's 90 grams. I have coloured this, I call this pattern Harlequin for obvious reasons, right? It's actually quite time consuming to do, but I reckon it will catch fish like hell if they're there anyway. So that's the next offering to Poseidon. I mean, pops, right? The weather has gone to shite. With this jig, well, it's created for these circumstances. Like, I'll link this video in the description and it'll explain why I colour the lures the way I do, right? So this will fish deep or shallow. That's the whole point of this. The silver flashy nature does nothing down in this deep water, but that coloured bit does, and as it comes up to the surface the silver will take over. It's still popping with the other colours, but it will work better than the colours towards the surface. So this part of this new mark isn't fishing terribly well. One fish in a few hours. You can't see it, but there's another place around the corner here that is fishable. Next time I turn the camera on, that's where you're going to be. Stay tuned. So here we are. We were over there and now we are here. Yes. Is it snaggy? Probably. So we'll give it a shot anyway. See if there's a fish around here. Just keep whipping the water to a foam until eventually I catch something more, bigger, better, or something. It's amazing I haven't even picked up a mackerel. You get a cast in. Salty style, 90 gram jig. See how shallow it is. It's about 7 to 8 meters deep. There we go. And we're getting a fish. Yes! Ah! Oh, it's a good fish actually. That's how it comes. If I can get it in without snagging up. Is it one for the dinner? Ah, there we go. Snagged up. Yeah, I'll have to let him get out. Swim out, buddy! First decent fish all day. Into a snag. No! What's new? Come on, buddy, out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Big filthy ledge off this, you know it. I'm gonna tighten up the drag a bit. Yeah, here we go. And he's still there. Oh, it's a good fish. Here he comes. That's a nice cod. Yes. Nice cod. Oh yeah. 4. Man, they're pulling though. Nice to see another fish though. Okay, Jesus Christ. Will you chill? So there he is there. Nice fish. I'm gonna keep it, I think. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. So I'm gonna ikejime this fish. I do this with all my fish, flat fish and round fish. This isn't that video, but I have that video. But it always starts like this. This is the most humane way you can kill a fish. That's it. Now that fish is dead. Okay? That's it. Alright, so if you want to see the video, I'll link it in the description. So the weather is quite changeable today, and I find myself like drowned 1 minute, baked in the sun the next, frozen behind the cloud the other. But I managed 2 fish, and that's what matters, right? And that's not too shabby. it's not that much to get excited about either, but it's better than blanking, right? In past years, I have dogged the cod, right? And I didn't appreciate them as much as I should. And now, when they disappeared, I surely missed them. Humans, right? So, on this day, I swear, I will never have another bad thing to say about a cod ever again until the next time I catch 100 in a season. Alright, I'm going to continue here with a few more casts to see if I can get another fish for the dins, right? Making chowder. That guy's not going to do. So up my head you go, and we'll see if we get another fishy. Right, we will persist with the 90 gram jig since I produced the last fish anyway. Right, see if we get another fish. What the hell, I can't see a thing. Stupid sun, blinding me. I reckon I'm gonna have to move out of here soon anyway. We'll try around the other side again, see if we can get a third fish for this video. I know it's just cod, but you no idea how glad I am to see them after the last month or so. Yeah, we're in. Oh, what have we got? Right there, right there. Oh, it's got to be a pollock. Right there in the wash. What do we got? Pollock, yes. We put him back. He's not that great, but whoa, whoa. Come on, buddy. Right, relax. I'll let you go. That is a decent fish. I said decent. I didn't say huge. Yep, just hiding in the kelp. Whoa, hiding in the kelp there he was. Now you get this guy back anyway. After I get you a look at him, put him in the puddle too. Yes, there you go, buddy. You chill out in there. Oh, he's about 2.5, 3. Took me right there at the edge, just the way they do, the way I like it. Come on, nice. Yes. So just as I was about to go, up pops the pollock. He's a beautiful fish, right? 2.5, something like that. Nice. So you get him back in the drink. Hey. Relax now. Don't get pollock on me. Alright, so I get this guy off. I get him back in the drink. One last look for you. There you go. Okay, bye Mr. Pollock. Woohoo! Ta-ta! Yeah, he was just caught in a couple of inches, centimeters, whatever. Grand. Back he goes. So what was initially a really crappy day has turned into a pretty good one so far. I mean, they're not monsters, but you know, it's good fishing, whichever way you look at it. Norway, if you ever think you can figure it out, forget about it. You can't. Always flip side of everything you expect, nearly. 90 gram jig in half a foot of water, right? Right, why not? Why not? So that's it for this spot now. Back over to where I first started. See you over there. So yes, back where we started, right? And just around the corner from here, just around there, like seriously, 100 meters, right? 8 meters of water, and then out here 40, maybe more, depending on how far you cast it. So the contrast is here. This is what I look for in places to fish. I don't want abyssal plains and stuff like that. It's not a good place to fish. You want the contrast. You want sandbanks, rocks, shallow water, deep water. They're the best places. Sure, there's no giant fish out of here yet, but the fishing has been rubbish lately, and that's just to put it nicely. Rubbish. I'd be taken off YouTube if I actually said what was actually on my mind. Anyway, so we get a jig down and we see if we get something a bit better, right? The Sniper XT and a 100 gram slow jig. So that's the next jig, 100 gram slow jig. Let's see what that gets me. 6.0 assists. That's the jig there. Beauty. All the jigs in this video were produced by me, apart from Bill Hurley's tails. Right, we're down. Let's see if we get a fish. Right, since we didn't get anything there, we go down this way a bit to where I caught the first guy, which is still in there, swimming around. I mean, it gives me options, right? Where is he? Where are you? Oh, there he is there. He'll figure it out. There's actually a hole there he can fit through. If he figures it out, he's got his freedom. And if he doesn't, he'll be joining me. And so that's the next lure. 90 gram fast jig, 6.0 assists. The session's about to come to an end pretty soon, so I'm going to keep casting until the weather shuts me down. It is coming my way. Let's give you a quick look at it. So that's the weather that's on the way, unfortunately for me. So it's going to bring this session to an end for sure. So I'm going to get a few last casts in, see if I can get a fish out of here to put this video to bed. So this is it, 90 gram fast jig, 6 assists. Let's see if it does the business. So up my head you go, see if we get last cast fishing. Okay, last cast fish, let's go. I never get too many last cast fish. Never get too many first cast fish either. I think I get more first cast fishes than last cast fishes. I prefer the last cast fish to the first cast fish. The first cast fish is a bit of an omen, that one. Kind of stumpy that well. Okay, that's it now. We get this guy in. It's getting really cold as well. Barely feel my fingers. It's too cold for this time of the year. It's not supposed to be this cold. Alright. There's my guy waiting for his freedom. Don't worry buddy, it'll come soon, I swear. There's a big hole there to your left, so you're right. I mean, if you just use it there. Is he free? I think he is. Yeah, he's got it. Go on, go on. You see him down there, look. He just swam out there and then he saw that he actually can't make it yet, so then he went back in again. They're not as dumb as they look. Not at all. I'm half tempted to stick a gaff in them and take them with me. Fair's fair though. So, there's my dinner. Yes, not a bad little fish. That's it from me. I got something to eat, a video and some entertainment and some exercise. What more do you want? I'm Billy, this is Billy in Arctic Norway. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.